Next guy, 6'3", number 0,
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
We'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Williams in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the 3 slot. So Boston will get the first possession. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. So it's Philadelphia now. And the Sixers expecting 3rd overall pick, VJ Edgecombe, to contribute right from the jump shots.
He's quiet, but man, does he have game. And he's the draft's premier athlete. He's a two-way player, a high-character guy as well. And this backcourt in Philadelphia is loaded. But trust me, he's something different. He's on a mission.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Boston. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Watford outside. There's the triple. Cranes the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Sinks the tray. Brown's got 5 points.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And how great are they playing 4 for 4 shooting to start this one?
Here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
Tatum. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Outside Maxey. Back to George for three. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Simons with it. Watford covering. Out to Simons. Goes back up. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
George against White. Watford outside. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Here's Watford. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
White, good.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
White on the wing. 5 points in the game. Brown, that's good.
Quick answer, Jaylen Brown from long distance.
The Sixers leading. Here's Edgecombe. Watford outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Number 1, Boston. Philadelphia, 4th.
And both of these teams know how to score. Evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. And it's Grimes in for Paul George. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. McCain's checked in for the Sixers. The Celtics also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Williams. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing.
Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. White for 3. Boucher. He shoots again. And it's good on the lay-in. Boucher's gotten his second bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Oubre. To win the run. Boston pulls it in, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Oh,
my goodness!
Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
76ers trail by 8. Outside McCain. Fires from deep. Tatum pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pritchard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Pritchard's got 6 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, everybody. Now coming on the court, it's Sixers ENT.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Pritchard against McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Boucher, left side. And finished off by Boucher.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Pritchard against McCain. Fires it from 18. Nice jump shot. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boucher on the screen. Tatum passes to Boucher.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Chris Boucher. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 76ers trail by 11. Left side McCain. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Boucher passes to Hauser. Boucher down low. He's covered by Oubre. And the basket by Boucher. Boucher's got 10.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it's Maxey missing. Williams finds Boucher. Count it. 12 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Chris Boucher has been on display for Boston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Andre Drummond, Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes, and it's Oubre in at the power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. And McCain with the basket on the assist by Drummond. McCain's gotten his third basket of the night. Boston leading by 14. Pass to Gonzalez. This one for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's McCain. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one. And Gonzalez gets it to go. Gonzalez has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That'll put Tyrese Maxey on the line. Peyton Pritchard picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, Tyrese Maxey.
One shot.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure. And I think continually with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, VA. You know this is much more fun for me.
And it's Maxey missing. Boston leading by 16. It's stolen by Maxey. Driving inside, banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 13.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Simons. It's stolen by Maxey. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually. There's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back over to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The shot's good. Give him 8 points now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Simons. The free ball. Back to Pritchard. And here's Simons. Knocks down the long J. Simons got his second basket of the game.
They can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Here's Maxey. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The 76ers trail by 15. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. changes for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. Boston also changing it up. Cadiz checked in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Minot. And here are the Sixers now. 15-point game. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Edgecombe. We saw him with 19 his last time out. No one covering. Edgecombe's got 5 points.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Rebound by Philadelphia.
I thought he had that all shown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Tatum. Paul George pulls down the board. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Edgecombe's got 5 points now this quarter.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Now here's Simons. Over Edgecombe. Off the left rim and out.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Offline with a 3. Boston leading by 7. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Pritchard. Simons got 11.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
So it's Philadelphia now. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Simons passes to Tatum. Outside Pritchard. Launches it. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it. I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
76ers trail by 7. 50 seconds left in the first half. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid doing his thing inside.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Simons finds Brown. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. There's 25 seconds left in the second period, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Simons passes to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Embiid, high post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot from Cleveland. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the participants.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the 76ers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Edgecombe. On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Jason Tatum out there with Williams. And it's Simons in at the point. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Simons, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for one.
And that one falls for Simons. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Such a wide open look. Embiid's got 10 points.
When we talk about guys 7 feet plus, is Embiid the top shooter? I can't think of anyone that's a little bit better.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Simons. Back to Brown. From behind the arc. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 11. Here's Maxey. Driving in. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Simons outside with the tip. Williams. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Watford. And the 3 off target.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by White. White's got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. 5th, Jason Tatum.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
On defense, the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Embiid, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside White. Back to Simons. Puts up a deep 3. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
George sets a screen. Now here's Watford, hounded by Tatum. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. They get it back. Here's Edgecombe. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
There's Tatum with the 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Exploding at the rim. Tatum shows you the right way to finish off a drive.
76ers trail by 16. Maxey passes to Embiid, and they pick up 2. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
White for 3, drops in the 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Edgecombe. Watford outside. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Tatum pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Philadelphia foul. Brendan Watford. First personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Pass to Embiid. To the wing on the left. Outside Maxey. Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. And it's Grimes in for Paul George. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Simons. He's perfect from the line this time.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
Tatum way outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and to make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back over to you, Brian.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Back to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Outside Grimes. Oubre on the wing. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
It's good. Brown's got 21.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third. For three, Maxey. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oubre passes to Maxey. And there's Oubre. That one's good. On the assist by Maxey. Oubre's got 5 points.
I just love the ball move.
Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
A minute 4 left in the third. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Gordon outside. Drummond with the screen. Gordon can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Oubre, a screen on Pritchard. An open look for McCain. Again, Philadelphia.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Not going to go that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Boston out in front, leading by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Maxey missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Brown gets the bucket.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown, is at it again.
'76ers trail by 16. Maxey surveys. Shoots over Pritchard. Releases from the wing and drills it. Maxey's got 28.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Oubre, a screen on Pritchard. And it's Maxey missing. Celtics lead by 16. Left side, Brown. Again, Brown missing. The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Maxey, that's good.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Boston also changing it up. Minot comes in for Queta. And it's White in for Pritchard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. 76ers trail by 13. Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. The 11-footer. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the drive. Why not? Good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Embiid, a screen on Simons. For 3, Maxey connects from downtown. Maxey's got 8 here in this quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Back to White. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now Oubre. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Maxey. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Oubre. George comes in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for McCain. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
At the line for the Celtics,
One shot.
Jaylen Brown. Shooting one.
Free throw good. Brown. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Here's Brown. Simons outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Edgecombe. For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. White for 3. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Maxey against Simons. Tyrese Maxey with a nice move. Maxey's got 15 points in just the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Boston with some changes. Williams is checked in for Boucher. And it's Jason Tatum in for Minot. Boston leading by 16. Tatum. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
George fires. Oh, the shot is off. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. White outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Everybody out there. Now coming on the court, your sister DNT. Let me hear you make noise.
Embiid inside, working on Williams. George outside. Plenty of space. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Tatum. The three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Edgecombe's got 4 rebounds now. There's 1:54 left to play in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. And no one in the vicinity.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Brown outside. In the corner, Tatum. Oh, missed on the tray.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from that.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jaylen Brown.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor. And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for Watford. Grimes, he's checked in for George. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. Buries it from 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Booyah! He sinks the triple. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hauser, that's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
And the Celtics call time here. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
from downtown. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, VA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. No doubt, just keep executing the game plan and everything can fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.